much a team thing or a business. It's really personal, and I think that's why it's so unique and why people like skateboarding so much, because they could vicariously live out, you know, what they want to do through just meeting the challenge of getting better on a skateboard. Then they take that and apply it to life, you know. And I think that right there, you know, is more I guess educational than somebody actually telling you, you know, here's what you need to do. It's almost like an experience that you have to have, you know, and until you go through the experience, you really don't have the ability to say, well, I've done it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's where the overcoming part comes in.
That's cool, man.
You know, it's the love for it, you know, really. That's where I've always kept that the main thing, you know, that I really do love what I do. It's not for the money, it's not for the fame, it's not for the, you know, recognition. I mean, all the trophies are great, and being, you know, getting the highest air or what of the day, and then, you know, being called the best skateboarder in the world. But, you know, it doesn't compare to why I do it, is that I enjoy it, and that my passion is to go out and skate with my friends and have fun. And I think that's the part about it that I love the most. And I mean, even more now that I'm, you know, Christian, I'm saved, and I have a different perspective of life. My values have changed, and they're eternal values now. And I think that's where I can really appreciate and have gratification for what I do. And I think that's what was missing, you know, in my life, is that I didn't even get to enjoy all of that like I do now. Like, I really am honored now, you know, and I'm really thankful. I mean, think about that. I'm thankful now. Where before I was like, well, another notch on my belt. Oh, did that? What's next? You know what I mean? I didn't even get to enjoy all my success because I was so busy trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. So now I get to enjoy it. Plus, you know, now it's a different objective. Now I'm all about building people up and encouraging them and inspiring people and exhorting them, and, you know, really telling them about, you know, my struggles and the experience of life that I have. You know what I mean? That can hopefully give them wisdom to make right decisions and really not have to go down, you know, the roads I went down to say, well, I had to try it out. You know, you don't have to try it out because most people don't make it out. So I just happened to make it through by the grace of God. And so for me, it's like, don't go there. You know what I mean? Because
learn from your mistakes.
I'm fortunate, you know, that I'm still alive. And so for me, it's like a second chance. And I always tell people, you know, now, you know, I really love skateboarding a lot more than I did before. And I love hanging out with my friends even more. You know, so that's why I skateboarded in the first place. You know, now it's just that much more meaningful.
So it's like, what's the main thing that you would like to uprising kids that are, you know, that
well, concentrate on your ability, concentrate on your progression, concentrate on, you know, not the sponsor, not the, you know, I told myself this. I said, I'm just going to, you know, get really good. And then I'll be able to pick my sponsor.
Yeah. Rather
than get good enough to ask for any sponsor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I always tell kids, why don't you just, you know, work on your skills? Because if you can do that and you get to the point where you're one of the best, you'll have your pick for who you want to get sponsored by. And then you can pick and choose, and then it's more of your call.
Yeah.
Calling the shots. And I think that makes it that much more greater for somebody who is aspiring to be great, because, you know, your path to greatness is going to determine the choices you make, who you get sponsored by. You know what I mean? It could, you know, make it longer and more difficult by choosing certain teams, you know. And so for me, I always tell them, you know what, concentrate on your skating, let your skating do the talking, and keep your head on straight, and don't get caught up in drugs and partying and forfeit all the dreams that you have of being a pro skateboarder. And if you do that, I think that you'll end up becoming, obviously a winner. Everyone's a winner if you're having fun and you're trying your hardest. But, if you have the skills to be the best, I've seen so many people go down the drain because of life and peer pressure, and next thing you know, they've got problems because of outside influences, and then their skateboarding is down the tubes. And they're just not in it anymore when they could have been the best in the world. So, it's sad to see, but it's true. And that's what I always encourage people to just, really concentrate on skateboarding, doing tricks, having fun. And I always say, if you're having fun, you're gonna do it more anyway.
Yeah. Oh,
true. You know what I mean? Because if it's a job,
yeah, exactly.
I look at some guys and it's just like they're miserable, but they're the best in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Because all they do is work hard, and if that's what they enjoy and they love it, hey, more power to them. But me, I was always like, man, let's go skate, let's have fun. Before it was all about partying while we were skating, but now I'm like, I just want to progress and push my limits and have fun. When I skate with my friends like Cab and, Lance and, guys like that, I'm always saying, yeah, let's try this trick, let's try that trick. You know what I mean? It's like we're kids again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, we're not competing as much. We're still competing against each other, but it's not the same as it was. We weren't trying to, create this image of who we are anymore. We're in our 40s. We can enjoy the ride now and really, have fun with skateboarding because, we've paid our dues. We've invested and we've, proven our allegiance and our loyalty to it. I think, through the time and how long we've been skateboarding, and so now we get to, hopefully be ambassadors for the sport and keep it good and real and genuine, and we'll see a lot come and a lot go, but we'll still be here.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, it's cool to go through all the cycles, the ups, the downs, the differences, the trends, and all that, and to still be around. That must say something. That we're not in it for whatever's hot or whatever's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're here because we love being here, and I think that's proven.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What was it like, man? You know what I mean?
People change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the people that are doing it. I don't think skateboarding's changed.
Okay.
It's the people that are doing it, and colors change, styles change, but really skateboarding is skateboarding, and they finally figured it out that a skateboarder is a skateboarder. You don't have to be just one type of skateboarder: a street, a vert, a bowl, a downhill, a freestyler. You know what I mean? You can actually admire all types of skateboarding.
Yeah, definitely.
And that to me is finally coming full circle, where you look at skate parks and you see kids skating street, tranny, vert, and they feel like a more complete skateboarder when they do. I could tell, you know what I mean, that they really do feel like they're a complete skateboarder, because you're kind of lacking in some areas. If I was a good driver on a straightaway but not in the turns, am I the best driver in the world?
Good point.
Maybe it going straight.
Yeah, true.
Maybe just in the turns, and I wouldn't be satisfied, and I wouldn't take the credit of being the best in the world at driving. I'd be the best at the world at, racing straight or something. And so for me, I think that's where these skaters are finally going, I want to be the best in the world at skateboarding. So they're kind of like, doing everything, and it's cool to see it come full circle, and they really do appreciate all the different disciplines of skateboarding. Everyone asks me, what are you, a vert skater? And I'm like, no, I'm a skateboarder. I like Danny Way said it to me. He goes, I can't stand everybody's like telling me I'm like a mega ramp guy or I'm a vert guy. He's like, I'm a skateboarder. And I like that because it really does, say it all.
Yeah. All right, that's cool.
I
Cool,
appreciate
man.
you guys. Thank you,
Hey,
man.
appreciate it.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah,
you did
for
today.
sure.
Thank you very much for coming.
Bless you
Chris.
guys. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hey, this is Christian Hosoi. Keep skating. Don't stop. Don't let anything get in the way of your dreams. I didn't, and you shouldn't either. God bless you.